Did you know that you could be the reason why your relationships don't last long? I'm talking about friendships or even love relationships or even your brothers, sisters, and you feel like everyone is pulling away from you because they're afraid of something that you don't know. So let me tell you, this is called the mirror effect, and the mirror effect stands for you destroying your own relationships by projecting your own fears and insecurities on people around you. So probably you have self-low esteem, and then whenever you see that person in front of you who is so confident, you kind of get an energy that makes you feel so uncomfortable. And how does this work? It starts by you making people feel that they are having the problems that you're dealing with. So let me tell you a few points that happen when you are using the mirror effect on people. Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Alice. I'm here to make a positive impact. Don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow for more. So, back to the topic. So things that you are doing when you are using the mirror effect is, number one, projecting your insecurities. I know this happens on an subconscious level where you don't realize that people around you are feeling that you are making them uncomfortable around you. But something that happens when we are dealing with traumas or issues that we don't want to face is that we project those things on other people around us. And you know, afterwards what happens, this creates conflict and misunderstanding, because you would think you are right and the other person would think you are crazy or doing some kind of silly stuff. And this will create a huge problem with your relationships. And then another thing also that happens during the mirror effect phase is that you have an emotional distance and also a disconnection from the people around you. I don't know, it could be maybe with friends. Some friends tell you, oh, you know what, you're making me feel, let's say Richard, okay? Richard is the one doing this, and Richard goes and sees his friend and starts to say, oh my God, I feel like you're really making me feel that I am not confident, that I am not happy, and those things is Richard's life and not the friend's life. And then this leads us to a very big problem that gets established in the relationship, which is the negative cycle of behavior. So after having done all those things where you make people feel they are insecure, you make them feel they are like unworthy or whatever, those people start feeling like there is a negative and a toxic cycle of behavior that has been created in your relationship. So now you may be wondering, then Alice, what can I do in order to change that, right? So first of all, I'd like to talk about a study by the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships that highlighted how the mirror effect and the projection and the misunderstanding can really escalate and create very huge problems in relationships. And this should not be ignored, and this should be faced. So how do you start facing this problem, and how do you stop doing the mirror effect? So the number one thing I'd like you to do, my loves, is to be aware of your vicious cycle or of your thought pattern. This is where it all starts. Whether you're trying to build confidence, whether you're trying to become a new person or reinvent yourself, or whatever you're trying to do, the number one thing that happens to every one of us is we should be aware of what is happening, right? And how do you do that? So I'd like you to use a tracker that you can download from Canva and then track all your thoughts and track all the way your relationships go. You can even start by asking people around you, tell them, look, I'm going through this phase where I would like really to change my life. I would like to improve my relationships quality. I'd like to know, how do you feel around me? What is happening? Maybe what are the words that I use? What is the pattern that is established in our relationship? Maybe as friends, as lovers, as colleagues, whatever. Just go for that, ask them, and don't be shy, okay? Because you're doing this for the best. The second thing is you need to have effective communication with closest friends. So I know it could be hard. I know how you would feel, because this will be you putting down your guard, right? Because we all have that shield that we put on because we want to protect ourselves or blah, blah, blah. But bullshit. I'd like you to put this aside, go and talk to people and tell them, the closest one I'm talking, and tell them like, maybe what am I doing that is wrong? How do you feel about me? What are things that I said that really hurt you and I didn't mean to say them? And then listen carefully. So here you need to practice active listening and not passive listening. I don't want you to listen just for the sake of listening, but I'd like you to listen for the sake of understanding what is happening inside of you. Because when you listen to people and you understand what they are saying, it's as if you're improving, okay, already. Another thing that you should do is accepting your vulnerabilities. Accepting that this is a common human thing, okay, that we all go through. Some people have trauma, some people have self-low esteem, some people have the mirror effect they deal with on everyday basis. And it's totally okay, okay? There is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you feeling bad or doing this through your relationships. What is wrong is you getting stuck in this comfort zone where you sabotage every single relationship in your life and you don't try to improve. But you're not doing that. You're trying to improve by already watching this video and trying to make your life better, right? And then the last thing you have to do is establish healthy boundaries. Whether it's with yourself, you need to establish some kind of boundaries to yourself where you're gonna be like, you know, today I am going to get out my best energy. I will shift my energy, I'll go see my friends. It's not about me, it's about them this time, okay? And just notice how this pattern shifts and how your friends are gonna feel around you, okay? The last tip is seek help from a therapist or a life coach like myself or other life coaches, and ask them how you could work on that, because it's a work in progress. You're not the only one who should work on himself. We should all work on ourselves. No matter where we are in life, we need that, okay? We're a project in progress. We're never done learning. We're never done being better human beings, okay? But most, importantly, I'd like you to keep your compassion towards yourself. I don't want you to be mean with yourself. Be kind to you, and don't let that make you give up on your dreams and on you being a perfect and amazing human being, okay? That's it from me, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up once again. Subscribe to my channel because this would mean the world to me. I'm trying to become a full-time content creator, and the only way to do it is by your support. And I like to thank you for being here because I'm doing this for you, and I really would like to make a huge impact on your lives. And I believe in you, and you should believe in yourselves. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Comment down below maybe what are mirror effects that you're using that are destroying your relationships, and what is the next step that you will be taking in order to improve that. Once again, I believe in you, believe in yourself. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.